between us and understanding of the benefit to both, and our real deep desire to go deeper and deeper in our cooperation, we would never have a success on, I think, either side. I would like also to thank in this event the team behind the IUSD Cairo, that without nothing would be possible. Everybody is really part of a great team. We don't immediately differentiate who's doing what, but we all do IUSD. That's what we call, we do IUSD. And the spirit of IUSD, you can see it and you can feel it within the research, within the activities. We have also among the guests some of our visiting professors from France, from Germany, from Canada, originally Egyptian, but from Canada at the moment. And IUSD is becoming one of the most successful international programs in the region. And you can hear about it whenever you go, wherever you go. And I think today we're celebrating, unfortunately, the end, but luckily the beginning of a new phase. Why the end? Because the 5th intake marks the last intake that's being financed jointly by the Egyptian and German governments. We've been financed fully for the last 5 intakes, the first and last 5 intakes, yet the next phase is to take us to new dimension, to new horizons. We are growing up to be independent as a program. We started to have our own plans for the future. We're planning to go beyond the program to go at PhD level. We're planning to go to widen our network beyond Germany and Egypt, and I think we've been planning Stuttgart and Ain Shams for that for the last 2 years almost. So we have partners in Tunisia, we have partners in Lebanon, we have partners in France, and we have partners in Belgrade as a double program. So I would like to assure you that by the end of the funding phase, we're not ending the program. We're actually starting with much more eagerness to prove that what you invested in is actually paying back not only to the ministries, but also paying back to the 2 nations. It's paying back to its graduates. Because we feel the responsibility towards our graduates that we keep the name of IUSD high, we even get it higher. And I think that will never be possible without the support and without the belief of our graduates. We have a big network, currently around 102 graduates from around 35 countries. And that for sure is what's keeping IUSD alive and keeping it one of the most successful international programs in Egypt. I would like to welcome you all for the graduation of the 5th intake, and thank you very much for making all the way through to here on a public holiday day. Sorry for that. It was not meant at all. It was just a luck. But thank you, and I hope you enjoy the evening with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we would like to invite the course director from the Stuttgart University to the stage, Professor Dr. Abdelwahab. Dear Honorable Minister, Professor Khaled Abdelgahfar, Dear Excellency, Herr Julius, dear distinguished Professor Johansen Eid, and also dear distinguished Deputy Minister of Housing Ahmed Darwish, and last but not least, dear President of Ain Shams University Abdelwahab Ezzat. I feel very privileged to be with you here tonight and stand here in this wonderful atmosphere to enjoy the success of the IUSD program. And I think we are here in a time where the need for those who work in the urban development field is seen on an international stage. We see it with different global agendas where this has become very prominent. And I would like to share the quote of our UN Secretary General who said, "Global sustainability will be won or lost in cities." And this will need a new generation of urban practitioners and those who do research on the urban development field. And I feel with IUSD we have provided a small piece maybe towards a new way of understanding cities, towards pushing interdisciplinary research, towards pushing reality-based research, and to make students excited about a different approach. And that needs support. So it needs those who are courageous to support such a new path. It needs those who are courageous from university sides to support and organize such a process. But last but not least, it needs those who run through this program, and this is our students, and I would like to welcome them here specifically, who take the courage for 2 years to swim a bit against the waters and find new answers for the problems we face in our cities. What I've seen during the last 2 days is extremely valuable, and I would like that more others would learn and hear what you have to say to us. And I would like to encourage you to continue on that path. And I would like to share with you my little story. When I finished my degree, I thought I will never do research again. I thought about becoming a carpenter or something like that. I ended up doing a PhD. After the PhD, I thought, now it's the time to break out. I will never do research again. And now I stand in front of you as a professor for international urbanism. I can tell you this path will bring ups and downs, but I'm sure we will meet again, and I wish you all the courage in this world to make it happen for yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we would like to invite to the stage the president of Ain Shams University, Professor Dr Abdelwahab Ezzat.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to welcome Professor Khaled Abdelghafar and His Excellency Ambassador of Germany, the Vice President of the University, and Dr. Johansen, and all the audience. Welcome all to this beautiful night. It's a success story to Ain Shams. It's a very good example of multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary program. We are celebrating it now the 5th cohort, or the 5th intake of this IUSD, with 102 graduates, 60% of them international students from 35 nations. It's an example of very good, successful story with multidisciplinary program, and I would like to repeat it in all faculties, in all universities, and in all countries. Thank you for your attendance, and have a nice day, inshallah. Nice night.
Now we have the pleasure to invite to the stage our student representative of the intake 5, Marwa Dina. Dear fellow master holders, dear professors, families, friends, everybody who made it tonight. My name is Marwa, I come from Palestine and I love my family. This is for Pamela. For the past 2 years, the IUSD was our family and support away from home. We left our homes from all over the world and we settled in the least stressful city in the world in preparation to move to the city that never sleeps. We are a diverse group that even includes 2 Germans, or maybe 3, Nefertiti and 2 moms, and a mango smoothie. We started a bunch of strangers trying to get out from our bubbles, and IUSD has made us friends and family, even before all the efforts from Georg to build us as a team took place. Together, we are thankful over Turkeys. Together, we have saved Marika Toth and took her to Essen. And together, we have sliced through many stakeholders. These 2 years gave us the chance to celebrate festivities from all cultures and religions. Even though Nordic Mexicans were present, Cinco de Mayo became our annual tradition. So apparently, when we look back at our memories from the past 2 years, we realized that every special moment was, in a way, all about food and lots of coffees.
German ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Julius Georg on stage.
Your Excellency, Mr. Minister, very appreciated partner, many perspectives and projects. Professor Johannes Ney, Chair of NACA, Dr. Abdelwahab Ezzat, Deputy Minister of Housing, and the host, Dr. Abdelwahab Ezzat, President of this very impressive university. But first and foremost, dear professors, dear graduates, particularly families of the graduates and friends of the graduates. I think there are many there, and I don't know if these are the graduates or if it's rather the friends of the graduates. There's a big fan group really giving support. I'm pleased of having the opportunity to address you with a few words, welcome and appreciation on this, your very special occasion. Tonight's graduation marks both an end, as has been said already, but as well an achievement and a beginning for the 18 IUSD students and soon to be graduates. And this has rightfully to be celebrated. You finished an academically demanding, physically sometimes exhausting, but intellectually inspiring path through 2 years of study in the German-Egyptian Joint Master Program IUSD, Integrated Urbanism and Sustainable Design. In 2010, two well-renowned universities, the Ain Shams University in Cairo and the University of Stuttgart, built up this bilateral master program. They made a common effort to train a new generation of experts and decision makers able to tackle the pressing challenges our urban societies are facing today. I would like to take on the opportunity to thank both universities, as well as the program directors and the IUSD staff, for holding on to this shared vision over the past few years and for continuously developing it further. Questions like the following are more topical than ever. How to design modern cities in a world transformed by climate change and increasing urbanization, and how to integrate and engage local communities in the process. Which tools to use to preserve our natural resources. How to reduce emissions caused by industries, daily traffic and private households. How to minimize energy consumption and increase the use of renewable energies. Finding innovative solutions for these and many other pressing problems was part of your theoretical and practical lessons during the past few years, dear graduates. And while you might have found solutions for some of them, others still need to be explored much more profoundly. Luckily, IUSD gave you all the necessary tools at hand, and I'm convinced that some, if not all of you, will significantly contribute to this while carving your very own path. Dear graduates, you might ask yourselves why I am that optimistic about your future. Well, allow me to explain. We spent 2 of 4 semesters in a different country, in a different academic system, and of course in a different cultural environment. Such a specific master program enabled you to acquire the often praised intercultural competence. Those among you coming from Syria, from Tunisia or Palestine or other countries, you have Pakistan, even spent their whole 2 years in countries away from home. Besides theoretical and practical knowledge, culture awareness is one of the biggest achievements of joint master programs like IUSD. Consequently, students of these programs not only acquire the best possible academic education offered by both the Egyptian and German side, but at the same time they live in a completely different culture and mentality, getting to know more of how people in other cultures think, act and live. Understanding the other better is indeed a valuable asset. It will bring you the conviction that we all work for our best, and if we work together, this will lead to a better world. Dear graduates, allow me a few final remarks. I'm sure every single one of you had individual motivations and ideas when you applied for this master program. But as different as these motivations might have been, there's one thing you all have now in common. You successfully obtained one of the most renowned and valued double master degrees our two countries have to offer. Our countries need ambitious, enthusiastic, excellently trained professionals like you. You will be among the people to find solutions fitting our modern, fast-growing and more technologized society sustainably into what Mother Earth and her resources are offering us. Finding these solutions means also being curious and being open-minded, to think beyond the limits and borders, to think and ask yourself and the world questions outside the box. My simple advice to you, dear graduates, is please stay curious and use your skills, your talents and your focus for a better future for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, now I hope to name your authority correctly. I'm very happily inviting Professor Dr. Ain Johansen from the National Authority of Quality Assurance and Accreditation of Education to the stage. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, Professor Khaled Abdelghafar, Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research. Your Excellency, I'm trying my best now, Mr. Julius Georg, Ambassador of Germany and our dear friend. Your Excellency, Professor Dr Abdelwahab Ezzat, President of Ain Shams University. Your Excellency, Deputy Minister Ahmed Darwish, Excellencies, Vice Presidents, Vice Deans, Professors of IUSD Directors from Egypt and Stuttgart, Professors, dear friends, colleagues, families of our, particularly the most important people tonight, the graduates of the IUSD program. It gives me a great pleasure to be here today, and I really thank Muhammad for insisting that I come on a vacation night. I did not really, because I was going to pass, but I just said, okay. And one of the other things that made me really want to come was, it was held here at my home, university and faculty, so that's why I'm here. My relationship with IUSD is a little bit different. I'm one of the very few people who started a very long time ago, over 6 or 7 years ago. Particularly I think the first time I heard of IUSD was in November 2000 or December 2010. And it's been a long journey since then. We've been through a lot since 2010. Almost 6 years we went through setting curriculum, setting bylaws, going through the ministry, going here and there, first intake, second intake, maybe third intake. I think after the third intake, that was the time when I unfortunately quit. Well, not quit, was forced to quit, but had to put it in a good way. And I really had to leave the program. We've been through a lot. Setting how to direct the program between here and Stuttgart, how to do the field trips, how to combine two different systems from Germany and Egypt, how to really set quality standards. At that time, I was not the head of the quality assurance agency at the time, but we were talking about how about quality, how about accreditation, what can we do with this and that, and combining two really different systems, cultures, lifestyles, and mindsets for this program. But somehow, like Dr. Abdelwahab Ezzat said, this is a story of success. A success story of how two different, not only two, more than two, because we've got graduates or we've got students from everywhere, we've got professors from everywhere, and it is really such a rich program. Like Dr. Muhammad said, there is an IUSD spirit, there is an IUSD program, there is an IUSD school. And last week I was in Berlin with meeting with a few of different program totally, and there we were ex-IUSDians, and we all just shared one thing in common, which was the IUSD that started the tradition has brought us together. It is a success story, a story that brings people from everywhere, different cultures, different programs, different societies, different backgrounds. From Syrian experiences in the 6th of October, to climate change, to settlement development in Palestine, to open spaces in Beirut, to Siwa and the different cultures and threats there, to Istabla Anta, to developing Ashwaiyat, or God, I forgot the name. Informal areas, thank you. I've been too much away, right? All this shows how varied and different the IUSD program, how rich it is, how varied it is, how it is something that I tell our students today, our graduates actually, it is something that you have to cherish. I think very few programs, to say that we know of, that have this rich and varied and diverse flavor to it. Today, this program brings together cultures, backgrounds, and I think this is something that you have to cherish and you will take along all the way. And I did not remember that this was the last year of 2017. So as IUSD enters a new phase, I think we should start by really highlighting IUSD as a successful international cross-border education program. And these are the things from Quality Dr. Muhammad, okay? And we should start really focusing on getting the accreditation of the program, both from NACAP and from Germany, so from Egypt and Germany. And we are currently working on a proposal to get joint accreditation. And I would like, once we have this joint accreditations between us and Germany, that IUSD becomes the first program to apply for the joint accreditation between NACAP and the ACWAS, which is the institution that we're working with in Germany. So congratulations, students. I would like to thank everybody for giving me this opportunity to come here and be in this beautiful place that I cherish and I take with me till the day I die. And congratulations for our graduation. And I would look forward to seeing you down the road in different paths, as all IUSDians are everywhere and fill many places in the world. Thank you very much. And
thank you. Now we have the honor and the pleasure to invite the Egyptian Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, Professor Dr. Khaled Abdelghafar, to the stage.
First, I have to congratulate you all for this memorable event of your graduation. Mr. Ambassador Julius, Georg, Professor Abdelwahab Ezzat, President of Ain Shams University, Dr. فتحي الشرقاوي نائب رئيس الجامعة, دكتور عبد الناصر سنجاب نائب رئيس الجامعة لشؤون الدراسات العليا والبحوث، الأستاذة الدكتورة يوهانسن عيد رئيس نقاء، faculty and staff، دكتور محمد صالحين, the program director of Ain Shams University and the program director of Stuttgart University, or Stuttgart, distinguished guests, parents, families, the IUSD graduate class of 2017, ladies and gentlemen. My warmest congratulations to all graduates and families. You have come a long way to achieve this significant milestone in your life. Today, it brings me great pleasure to celebrate with you the graduation of the 5th intake of the Integrated Urbanism and Sustainable Design Master Program, the IUSD, a double degree master program between Ain Shams University and University of Stuttgart. We also celebrate the remarkable cooperation between Germany and Egypt in the field of higher education and scientific research. IUSD has become a long way. The program was established in 2011 as a prominent opportunity for bilateral cooperation between the German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development and the German Federal Ministry of Education and Research, and between the Egyptian Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research back then, together with the German Academic Exchange Services, the DAID, as a funding organizer. Since then, we consider IUSD a strategic addition to our higher education landscape. The ministry supported IUSD as a pilot model for interdisciplinary studies at the master level. This paved the way for institutionalization of interdisciplinary studies in the higher educational system of Egypt and widened horizons for international cooperation. In fact, with complexity of challenges facing the world, the need for interdisciplinary studies has become inevitable. Thus, it is an integral task for the program such as the IUSD to prepare a new generation of urban practitioners to face the tremendous environmental and socio-economic challenges resulting from the dynamic urban transformation around the globe. Furthermore, as we operate on an increasingly international basis, internationalization of higher education became an important tool to work closely with our partners abroad to build up models and nurture network that facilitates learning and innovation towards sustainable development goals. Indeed, this comes in alignment with the Vision 2030 of the Ministry of Higher Education. We aspire for innovative human capital who are capable of driving development towards a sustainable future and who are able to meet the dynamic needs of the local and international labor market. Our mission is to provide an education and research services that will enable high-quality, effective education and research in an internationally competitive environment. Therefore, our strategy draws upon broad cooperation with regional and international higher education institutions to promote knowledge, sharing, and scientific innovation. Today, as we celebrate the graduation of the 5th intake of the IUSD Master Program and years of successful bilateral cooperation, we can look at the future of higher education and believe more yet to come. The interdisciplinary studies could be taken to higher level of deepening the knowledge of the students and widen their contribution to the development and modernization of their societies. For this, establishing interdisciplinary PhD degree is an issue that is worth consideration. And here, as we are looking forward to continuing our recognizable partnership with our German partner, we are looking to take this partnership to another step forward in terms of more collaboration and higher degrees. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the final word to the graduates, congratulations to you all, and I wish you all the very best in your future. Today, you celebrate your achievement, but you also start another journey. You are actors of change. The future is what you make it, and much is expected from you. Wish you all the success in your next journey. Thank you for your attention. Assalamu alaikum.
handing the certificates. So we'd like to also welcome here Your Excellency, the German Ambassador, Mr. please, and Professor Abdelwahab to join us, and and our dear directors, Professor Lay, Professor Salhin, please join us on the stage. Every graduate to the stage, and we will start with the first names in alphabetical order, so don't be surprised. Then we ask to come to the stage and receive his certificates. That's Mr. Abdelghafar. We would also like to call on stage Abdelghafar. And we'd like also to call Danny. Dorothy Estrada, please come to the stage. And now, Iversol, please. Khaled and Mansi, please come to the stage. Not here. Not here? So we move to Maha. Maha Besha. You would like to invite also Manuel Heckel to the stage. And Mariana Lulu, but she's unfortunately not with us today. She graduated. So Mariana Lulu. And we would like to invite Mariam Brahmi to the stage. we'd like also to invite Martina. Nuran Abdu. And Azin. Salma Abdelrahman. And now, Shams Sharif. Zuha Al-Jundi.
ايوه شفت شلون امبارح ولا لعبت ليه لاعبين عرفتي ليه؟ رحت عليك اليوم
And Muhammad Fauzi graduated. Last but not least, we would like to also have in our minds and hearts, of course, the other colleagues who are now in Stuttgart or elsewhere, Ahmed, Tony, Sandy, Tanya, and Pamela, who are also about to graduate very soon. We'd like to now ask our graduates to come to the stage to take a memorial photo. Yes, please, and all the professors. We would be pleased to also have you on the stage. Carsten, Jan, Ayad, Abir, Dr. Johansen, Mohamed Tifi.
طب هناخدهم ولا لا؟
Hey, thank you very much. And now it's time for advancing. Okay. So yeah. So first food and then party.
Someone figured you out. Oh, I found her son.
What a beautiful...